The rapid reloading skill increases your reload speed. Oh, word? Real shit?
Amazing. Truly, this is the video game of all time.
This is one of the video games of all time.
I feel like we've already
hi
started.
Everybody.
This is like
Welcome.
the #1 season for starting an episode without realizing we've started an episode. Like, there's no energy to kick it off.
Starting.
Think very carefully before you speak.
So did we figure out, like, did the viewers chime in on why Andrea was mad at us?
I poured over the footage. Viewers poured over the footage. The conclusion is we went around a corner into a room that only had bad guys in it. We used the lift power, and the lift power's area of effect clipped through the ceiling and non-lethally, non-damagingly, possibly lifted some UC Marine. And for this, Andreja is now treating us like we Anakin Skywalkered a bunch of children.
I mean, it's not outlandish. This could happen in almost any video game. It's not like... It's not exactly a novel strain of bug.
Right, and...
It's just
again,
weirdly.
It's like Bethesda.
Like, it's how strongly
did you
it's
idiots not realize how this would happen, how this would go down most of the time in the chaos that is your fucking combat system? I mean, it's like...
If you must
remember how we were playing Oblivion? And we had that big battle towards the end of the game with the Oblivion Rift, and we accidentally hit someone, and then we got like a 3,000 gold bounty, and then we went back to the Imperial Capital on the very last episode and got arrested and spent a month in jail while Martin just kind of, I guess, camped outside the prison and twiddled his thumbs. Like,
I did not remember that. Did that happen? That's fucking hilarious.
Yes,
that
absolutely happened. We had to, like, figure out...
I don't know how
like,
anybody remembers anything that happened in any season of Spoiler Warning.
Well, we
were talking about some real dumb shit.
The Elder Scrolls month names, because we didn't know, like, how much time had actually passed. So you went on a thing about the months.
It went to some weird places. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Right, well, I guess we should get going. I guess we're playing Starfield still, so let's get going.
Yeah. In theory.
Alright, so we're going back home now that we've discovered we got a magic power here. Is that what happened?
Oh. Right, there's that bit. Let me see here. Someone mentioned that we couldn't use the... Where's the cargo bay? This is the cargo bay. We couldn't use the ship parts because they were in the cargo bay. But if we put them in the captain's locker, apparently we can. Because that makes sense. Are those aid?
It's just like everything in this game is smooth as sandpaper.
This container is at max capacity. Cool. Fantastic.
Like, there's so much...
everything out of the captain's locker.
Like, am I off base here? Just like everything in this every mechanic in this game has friction. Like,
it's real bad.
It's constantly pushing back.
From the interface to the way that it's designed. God damn it!
Isn't that kind of shocking? Like, I'm not saying Bethesda's ever had a great interface, but like, it's not usually this universally a problem, right?
I mean...
Like, the Pip-Boy basically works.
I feel like you're not using it as much. You don't have to interface quite as much with it. You also don't go as many things deep, right?
I think the one thing about the Pip-Boy that is really underrated is how clear a hierarchy of information... Like, how clear it organizes the information into different hierarchies. There's no, like, if I hit escape, what's going to happen? What am I going to see? Which I feel like is constantly a problem in lesser video games.
I can't wear something from this menu. That's fantastic. Cool. Great. Awesome.
Like, if we'd escape right now, would we go to our character in general, or would it just close the inventory screen? Just close the inventory.
Apparently it closed the inventory screen. Yeah, no, it's remarkably bad. Like, Bethesda's always been real fucking bad at this. Like, this is quite possibly their worst institutional like skill as far as this stuff goes is developing an interface that doesn't fucking suck. And it's kind of remarkable that players keep clowning on them. I mean, Sky UI is vastly better than Skyrim's default interface.
What a strange blind spot. Like, can you think of any reason why that should be the case?
I mean, the initial, like, moving from Morrowind to Oblivion to Skyrim, it was obviously, like, you know, the consoleization of it, like, consoles becoming the... Oh, cool! I heard there was a bug that broke all the planet textures, but I didn't think we'd actually get a chance to see it, because I figured they'd fix it. Oh, if I'm right about this gets even better.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah!
Oh.
All right!
Default planet material. Look at the sun. Look at the sun.
Oh.
Something has happened to the universe.
You shouldn't
We
be
must
seeing this.
investigate.
It's cheeky right up until it isn't cheeky, isn't it?
Oh, look at like there's like weird circles in the shader that's on top of this. One of them environment maps or something. Like, what's going on?
I have no idea.
The swap hasn't occurred.
I'm shocked that this is something that has survived for more than like 24 hours. Like, this is a pretty obvious bug, y'all. Something's fucked.
It's always weird which bugs are persistent.
My favorite thing.
From the...
My favorite thing about it is is that all of the lighting, like the self-lighting, comes from the textures. So the sun is dark because it contains the light, and everything, all the planets around it are just like Fong shaded. It's great.
Well, I think we know the title of this episode. The swap hasn't occurred.
You shouldn't be seeing this.
But it hasn't occurred yet. I can report, by the way,
I would be up for naming this season. We don't name spoiler warning seasons. I think we should name this season, You Shouldn't Be Seeing This.
Please. Oh. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but I didn't realize you could scroll back out and see your ship. So putting stuff in the captain's locker did not make it functional for repairs. So I guess you have to physically have the fucking ship parts on you.
You have to take the ship parts
that may have
out
been
of
my
the
fault. I may
storage
not have
container.
understood, or I may be misremembering what was going on in the comments, or it's possibly a situation where the commenters are wrong.
Okay, I have to say it's sort of impressive that, like, there's Christmas light colors coming through the cockpit because of the fucked up texture.
Yeah, okay, that is cool that it's using that. Are you serious? I have the ship parts in my inventory and I still can't do it.
Do we not have the skill? Is there a repair skill that's not... No, that doesn't make sense.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Where's this?
Upper right.
It is. I have to say, as our character backstory steward, it is extremely appropriate that Regina Shepard has a car that is in terrible shape because she doesn't know how to fix it.
What's the pilot one?
Functionality.
No, the middle one. What's that?
You can utilize ship thrusters.
Okay, no, it's not healing. I don't know why it's not healing.
I am impressed that, you have to unlock the ability to pilot certain classes of ship. That's cool. That feels like something from one of the more challenging sci-fi RPGs.
Actually,
I would run.
Let's go on another little tangent here. So Chris, you told me not to mess around with ship stuff early in the game. And people have been complaining about that, but I also was avoiding going to the ship menu because I figured at some point the tutorial would prompt me to go to the ship menu. But we're now like, I don't even know what episode this is, like 25 episodes in. We're like 7 hours real time into this playthrough, probably the equivalent of like 10 to 15 hours of a normal person's playthrough. And at no point has the tutorial prompt ever said, hey, go look at your ship menu. So I guess we're just gonna click on it.
Can we start a punk band called Incendiary Experimental Ripshank?
Repair
That's not
zero.
a bad name,
Wait,
but it feels
do
a
we
little...
not have? Is it not where it needs to be? Do we still not have the
We have one in our inventory.
Okay, but does it need to be in our inventory, or does it need to be in the cargo hold?
It was in
We
the
have
cargo
tried
hold
it
at the start
in
of the episode.
every
We couldn't do it.
container
We put it in
available.
the captain's locker.
Try in the cargo hold. Just humor me for 1 second. Put it back in the. Put one of them in the cargo hold.
Okay.
I just want to confirm that nothing works, basically. It's under aid.
Not resources. Aid.
Aid? It's under fucking
Well,
aid?
It is a space med pack.
For your
Holy
spaceship.
shit.
Okay, now go to your ship menu. Okay.
Okay, but like we accept that conceptually that's not how that works, right?
Well, we're not sure how it works because we can't get it to work.
That's a
We've
good
gotten
point.
it to work
Have we tried
once.
just clicking on it like it's a med pack?
Well, you're supposed to go into this screen and be able to hit Q. So you can hit Q to repair now.
Well-
the button's available.
It's actually O.
Or whatever.
What
but
the
it's
fuck?
healing.
But it was
wait,
there
wait,
at the
it
beginning
was
of the...
green and it went away. Do we have to like be stopped or like in orbit?
No, I think you just need it in the cargo hold.
Oh, did we? Oh, we did successfully use it. Okay.
No. I also think it's just... I also think it is weird that your ship... that you either... You don't get a prompt to repair your ship when you land somewhere that seems like a place where they would have, you know, the necessary resources to repair a ship. Certainly the facility is better than just repairing it in orbit, but
If
like...
you land back on Constellation,
Like, it doesn't
you can't.
automatically do that.
You can talk to the guy on Constellation. They don't automatically do it because it costs money.
But fuel is apparently free. Alright, what are we fucking doing here? Oh wait, I was gonna look at the ship menu, okay. I imagine we probably can't actually... What is...
It'd be pretty
Ship
weird if
one
you
of
just
one.
get
I guess
wet
we
and
could
wild
get
with your
more than
options,
one
like
ship.
in this menu
Yeah.
while you're in space.
Oh hey, Chris, it's got port and starboard indicators, you know, in case you forget which direction port and starboard is and run over another player in their own boat while we're fighting
I did that once.
ghost pirates.
Oh, right. Like we should do the Monkey Island stuff for Sea of Thieves at some point.
Wait, they put Monkey Island stuff in Sea of Thieves?
We do that? No, we did the Pirate's Life, which has a reference to Monkey Island.
Yeah, that was the like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride in the game stuff that we did.
I think I said this at the time, but Sea of Thieves adding a Monkey Island themed content pack, like fully voice acted and animated with like all new puzzles and like all kinds of brand new content, like, and fully explorable versions of classic game locations, may be the most preposterously narrow-casted form of media towards me I've ever run into. Like, the amount of time it took to make that versus how many human beings on the planet would give a shit versus how much I gave a shit is so out of proportion.
Versus, you know, like Fortnite, where Goku can get Dr. Doom's gloves and then murder just anyone, really. Any pop culture person you could name is probably in Fortnite now.
In a weird way, it is like what Microsoft would do if you told them to make Fortnite they would like, what cool Microsoft IPs can we leverage for our metaverse?
Okay, so this is something that someone mentioned, actually several people mentioned in the comments, is that there's like a crew system, and you can assign companions to your ship, but I don't...
Andrea is assigned to Hood Ornament.
So why is energy weapon systems highlighted here?
Maybe she's good at that? I don't know.
Is that just
No.
is that the only space thing? Particle beam seems like a space thing, but maybe not. Okay, so they're not on the ship, so we have to land the ship so that they can fast travel to the ship. Alright, okay. So, let's see here. What are we actually doing?
Power from Beyond is the main quest,
there was actually... There were 2 temples in this system.
Yeah, the others on Altair 3.
Yeah, so that's here. Is it just on the planet? Yeah. Okay.
You gotta hold.
I
It's your
accidentally
favorite
hit Z
mechanic.
instead of X.
Look alive.
Oh, god damn.
So this isn't going away, huh? Get him,
Wait, that's collect. Okay, I'm sorry. Why are we being attacked by Galbang?
Because we owe them money. We have an outstanding
A
mortgage we've not been
mortgage?
playing.
No, they literally said, like, nah, that's chill.
Yeah, that can't be it, right?
I will not aid you in this.
Galbang.
Oh my fucking god, Andrea!
They attacked us!
What
This
the
game really
like-
feels kind of buggy when we're staring at a broken planet texture while Andreja tells us how much she doesn't like us because of a separate bug.
This is like Fear and Loathing in Las
You gotta get
Vegas.
closer.
That's the experience we're having right now.
We gotta get out of here. This is Galbank country.
Maybe she was just... Cargo hold full. Fan-fucking-tastic. I love this video game. It's great. I'm so glad we're here playing this video game right now. Oh, Christ.
Let me take something out of the cargo hold and put it in my pockets so we can put something in our ship's cargo
Oh,
hold.
we're gonna do something better.
We're just gonna throw it on the floor.
You walk in someone's ship and the floor is full of garbage and they're like, yeah, the cargo hold's full.
I mean, that's not the, like, dumbest, like, explanation for why there's a bunch of stuff in the crew area.
It doesn't account for why so many of the things left on the floor are weapons.
Donk. Alright.
No, okay, listen, no. Cargo hold needs to be like an order of magnitude of storage greater than what you could fit inside your anus. That, I accept no argument on this point. Like, you shouldn't be running into the same limitations. It's not a question of, like, can everything in
That
your
is not what I
backpack
wanted to
fit
select.
in the spaceship. It's a question of, like, can you fit tons of things in the spaceship?
I mean, honestly, very little about this game that feels like the Skyrim/Fallout loot, store, haul, sell loop. Feels like it makes sense in
I think
space setting. Like,
I would actually change my tune if you opened up the cargo bay and it looked like the glove compartment of a Honda Fit. Like,
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
if you
where's
opened
this
up the cargo
mysterious
bay and it's
thing?
just like,
Oh,
listen,
look.
90% of the stuff is taken up by stuff you need on the ship in case of an emergency, so...
Direction was that?
But if you don't show that, we're gonna imagine, like, Firefly, where the cargo bay is full of cows and shit.
Is there no way to put a marker? If not, you can use the scanner, because the scanner gets all... The scanner gets all widgety. Like hit tab and use the... Or not, what tab, whatever the button scanner is.
What's that?
Space
Can't be a
Rams?
coincidence.
What is
Be careful,
this
Josh.
tab?
This
I
planet
forgot.
is very
I can't
sun.
remember. There you go. I don't think that's it. It's... Yeah, well... Okay, maybe it is that.
That glowing blue thing is copper.
No,
Oh, it's probably glowing
yeah.
blue because of the scanner. All right, let me pull up the surface map here.
You're going the right way. You're going the right way.
Yeah. Okay. So
There's something very funny
almost
to me
directly
about
to the port
being
of
on an
where the
alien-
ship landed.
There's something very funny about being on an alien planet, searching for like lost relics of a bygone species, and you just like see some copper and you just excitedly like rush over like a gnome, like taking out your
Copper
little
is a
pick.
useful material.
I'm
just, like,
I'm telling
holding
you,
it up.
Gold on our conductive stuff. That's too expensive.
It does. I really wish we had more insight into the development process for this game, because it really does feel to me like there was at one point a game that was much more hard sci-fi and much more driven by resource mining and having to have the right ship parts and having to eat and have the right spaceships with, or the right space thingies with the right perks. And it just was so tedious to play, they eventually said, fuck it, let's do Skyrim. Like, that's really what it feels like to me. I have no evidence to back that up,
yeah.
but...
You can easily imagine having Let's Do Skyrim in your back pocket as being incredibly seductive for a studio.
Well, I mean, like, I look at all the things, like, all the different ways you can get hurt, where you can have... Like, look at the 3 indicators we've got right now, where there's radiation,
Yeah.
heat... Like, there's a bunch of different illnesses you can get that have special medications to treat them, and it feels like at one point that was meant to be, like, a serious planet-to-planet hazard, interesting mechanic, and it's nothing here. There's no reason for us to even care about these indicators. It's just not there.
Yeah, like this planet looks kind of grody, but there's nothing about playing this right now that feels oppressive, right? There's nothing like about
honestly,
this that makes
this
you feel
planet
particularly
is
isolated.
This planet feels pretty cool as, like, space planets go. Like, yeah, they're not all gonna look like Earth or, like, Vasquez rocks or whatever.
Josh, did you
But it's
ditch all
also
your
not
weapons?
selling you on, like, the incredible peril that would assault you if you, like, lowered the visor of your helmet, right?
Yeah.
It just feels like you're out for a walk and it's kind of shitty out.
What was the question, Chris?
Did you ditch all your weapons but the knife?
No. I just ditched
Okay.
all the new weapons I picked up.
Okay.
Because this interface does have a new items tab, which is, you know, marginally useful. You said there was a way to get it if we go in on the side that, like, skips the whole you hovering thing.
Yeah, if you come in at a really oblique angle on the edges, it still plays the video. Like, it's not like skipping the whole thing, but
Oh. Is the camera just in the wrong spot, or...?
I think they're afraid to move you to the center auto-magically, and they, because it looks weird, they just don't move you at all, and it just keeps you in first person until it kicks off the video.
Since when the fuck did Bethesda care about things looking weird?
What's auto magic from?
Is that not it?
Like, from the side. No, from the side. Like, coming from the
No,
way to
I think
the
I
left.
think this is it. I think this
Oh,
is happening.
okay, then you did you did come in from a weird enough angle.
All right.
Okay.
This is
that's how you do
cutscene
it.
again, you guys.
No, it's a different symbol, because it's a different power.
I liked it better when I thought it was a map.
Did
All right,
you
what
feel
fucking
accidentally
shout is it
feel
this
some
time?
wonder?
The fucking level up thing hid the goddamn... gravity way. Really?
That's
Yep.
so fucking lame that they're all like that.
Oh, wow. Hey, what happened to the
That
storm?
sucks.
The storm's gone because you consumed the magic.
That doesn't make any sense. Oh, there's a big crane over there.
I just left Foos, really? And you just... Yep. Yep. I like the idea that you're going to get back on the ship and be like, Andreja, I got Foos! And she's like, I don't care. I don't like you.
And then we'll use Foos on her and it won't do anything because she's magically a good person.
But 400 yards away, it'll hit a random bunny and then she's going to get really pissed at you for it.